Thank you for the efforts from our parents and relatives who managed their time to come and support us. We really are appreciated.
Before we start, allow me to lead the prayer. Please lower our head. Dear God, thank you for this beautiful morning. Kindly be present and with your grace, run it smoothly, easy and memorable. Amen.
Now, it's time for our dear principal to give her words of support. Miss Susia Frianti, please come on to the stage.
Selamat pagi. Puji Tuhan, pagi hari ini kita semua bisa berkumpul di tempat ini. Semua wajahnya berseri-seri ya, semuanya walaupun nervous tapi semuanya senyum ya. Tadi saya tanya satu-satu nervous, iya nervous ya. But everyone looks very happy and excited. Terima kasih kepada orang tua yang sudah menyempatkan untuk hadir di acara ini. Mungkin ini momen terakhir ya untuk acara exhibition karena sudah kelas 6 ya. Biarlah acara ini menjadi benar-benar memori yang tak terlupakan. Sesungguhnya bukan hari ini proses yang sudah dilalui anak-anak, tapi justru dari awal persiapan. Melalui acara ini, sekolah berharap anak-anak belajar bekerja sama, belajar bertoleransi sama teman-temannya, belajar untuk memaklumi apabila ada kesalahan-kesalahan yang terjadi pada saat latihan, menghargai orang lain. Banyak hal-hal yang dapat dipelajari anak-anak. Jadi kalau hari ini tampil, apapun hasilnya sesungguhnya kalian sudah belajar dari proses persiapan acara ini. Miss ucapkan terima kasih kepada guru-guru kelas 6, Miss Lia, Miss Yeni, Miss Tika yang telah berjerih lelah ya mempersiapkan semua ini mulai dari awal, dari scratch-nya, dari draft-nya. Dan terima kasih juga buat anak-anak yang sudah tanpa lelah juga ya mau mengikuti arahan sampai akhirnya hari ini bisa terjadi dengan baik. Terima kasih sekali lagi pada kesempatan ini kepada orang tua. Ada sedikit informasi, mungkin orang tua bertanya-tanya, banyak informasi dari Dinas Pendidikan yang kita dengar berkenaan dengan TKA, berkenaan dengan ujian akhir siswa. Kami akan segera informasikan ketika memang sudah ada juknis yang keluar. Sampai saat ini belum ada juknis khusus untuk SD, jadi sifatnya masih universal dari SD, SMP, SMA. Jadi belum ada juknis khusus untuk SD mengenai ujian yang harus dilakukan anak-anak. Yang kita dengar sementara sifatnya masih pilihan, boleh diikuti, boleh tidak. Ya nanti diserahkan kepada sekolah dan bahkan mungkin orang tua seperti apa. Untuk lebih detailnya nanti Miss Susi akan sampaikan ketika memang sudah ada informasi jelas khususnya dari Dinas Pendidikan Kota Tangerang. Karena walaupun swasta, Sekolah Surya Bangsa masih menginduk kepada Dinas Pendidikan Kota Tangerang. Ya, baik, Miss Susi tidak berlama-lama, pengen lebih dengar lagi nih suara yang luar biasa dari anak-anak dan mama-mama juga. Udah 6 tahun lebih di Sekolah Surya Bangsa kan yang dari TK pasti hafal dengan apa yel-yel Surya Bangsa ya. Coba Miss Susi mau dengar semuanya. Surya Bangsa. Luar biasa. Saya bisa lihat orang tua juga yang ikut semangat. Kita beri aplaus dulu buat anak-anak kita. Selamat tampil, berikan yang terbaik. Be yourself, be the best version of you. Terima kasih.
Thank you, Miss Susi. And now it's time to begin. And this is the exhibition of Grade 6 Cultural Heritage Worldwide Fair. By the way, what are you wearing, Audi?
Oh, this is the traditional costume from Bali, which is very famous in international world as a sample national cultural heritage. As you know, in our current learning, we have been introduced to various well-known national cultural heritage.
Not only famous but also legally recognized by UNESCO or the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization.
And we hope this exhibition can be one of the small efforts to protect and preserve national cultural heritage.
As an opening, please enjoy one of performance inspired by one of the national cultural heritage from Bali, Pandat Dance. UNESCO means what are they?
Everyone, please welcome the cultural team.
Hello everyone. Hello. We are from Tim Budayawan. My name is Arfa. And this is my friend Kevin, Sami, Radin, Akila, Kerista, Iren, and Fania. Today we are here to express our pride in 6 Indonesian cultural heritage officially recognized by UNESCO. This heritage highlights the richness of our tradition, especially in the field of craftsmanship, artistry, which reflect the creativity, wisdom, and cultural identity of our nation. They are treasure we must protect and pass on.
First is Noken, a traditional noted or runic from Papua. Noken is more than just a bag. It represented life, fertility, and peace. Noken is used to carry some food, babies, even small animals, and symbolizes woman's important role in society. In December 14, 2012, UNESCO listed Noken in the Intangible Cultural Heritage in need of urgent safeguarding because some of your people are learning the craft.
Next is the keris, a traditional dagger with a distinctive wavy blade made using advanced metalworking skills. Each keris is believed to have spiritual power and is often used in ceremonies as a symbol of heroism, dignity, and cultural identity. In November 4, 2008, UNESCO inscribed the keris on the representative list of the Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity.
Then we have batik, Indonesia's world's famous textile art. Batik uses a wax resist dyeing technique where patterns are drawn with hot wax before coloring. Each design has a meaning. For example, parang symbolizes strength while kawu represents purity. In September 30, 2009, UNESCO recognized batik as a masterpiece of intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Today, batik is proudly worn on national occasions as a symbol of unity.
Next is Wayang Kulit. Following that Wayang Kulit is the traditional shadow puppet theater. Wayang performances are accompanied by gamelan music and usually tell stories about Ramayana and Mahabharata epics. Wayang is not only for entertainment, for education, moral values, and spirituality. UNESCO recognized it in November 4, 2008 as part as intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Next is Pinisi, the traditional sailing ship built by the Bugis and Makassar people from South Sulawesi. Shipbuilding is a craft passed down for centuries, combining engineering skills and cultural tradition. Pinisi is not only a vessel for trade, but also a symbol of adventure and resilience. In 2017, UNESCO inscribed the art of boat building in South Sulawesi on the representative list of intangible cultural heritage. Another treasure is lumpia, a traditional spring roll from Central Java, especially Semarang. Lumpia reflects Indonesian cultural heritage, cultural fusion Chinese. Migrants introduced the spring roll, which was then adapted with Japanese flavors, such as bamboo shoots, eggs, and chicken. Lumpia has a culinary icon of Semarang and was included in Indonesia's Intangible Cultural Heritage list in 2014 before being introduced internationally.
The 6 cultural treasures not only make us proud but also remind us of our duty. If we fail to protect them, they may slowly disappear and be forgotten by the world. By preserving them, we safeguard our national identity, unity, and cultural pride. For the next generation, let us stand together to protect Indonesian heritage. Thank you. Hello everyone. Today we will present some of Indonesian places recognized by UNESCO. There's include temples, landscape festivals, show our rich culture and history. Let's explore them together.
Subak. Subak is the traditional irrigation system in Bali. It's based on harmony between people, nature, and God. It symbolizes directions and water stable we see today. Subak shows the value, cooperation, and sustainability in Balinese life. UNESCO recognized it as a cultural landscape in 2012.
Prambanan Temple Complex. Prambanan Temple Complex is the largest Hindu temple complex in Indonesia. Built in the 9th century, its tall main temple reaches 47 meters high. Prambanan represents devotion to Hindu gods and the greatness of Javanese architecture. UNESCO listed it as a World Heritage Site in December 13, 1991. The Borobudur Temple is the largest temple built in 8th and 9th centuries and is a terrace, relief, and upward pilgrimage of the symbol Buddhist spiritual journey to enlightenment. UNESCO recognized in December 30, 1991.
The Ombilin coal mine was built during the colonial era and has a complex of mining railways and worker housing. Ombilin shows us Indonesia's early industrial history on how natural resources shape society. UNESCO recognized it as a World Heritage Site in 2019.
Skaten. Skaten is a Japanese festival in Yogyakarta. Celebrate and protect Muhammad birthday with gameland music, rituals, and public gathering. Skaten reflects the blending of Islamic faith with Japanese royal tradition. It was recognized in Indonesia Cultural Heritage in 2014.
The Sangran Early Man Site in Central Java is an archaeological area where fossils of early humans, including Java men, were found. Sangran helped us understand human evolution and the history of mankind. UNESCO listed it as a World Heritage Site in December 7, 1996.
This is the Subak, Prambanan, Borobudur, Skaten, Subak. They are treasures of Indonesia. Each has the meaning for culture, history, or formal knowledge. They demand us to protect our heritage for the future. The dance went viral because the songs used were a collection of authentic Indonesian ethnic songs from Sulawesi and Sumatra. It's great, isn't it?
Yes, it is. What do we have next then?
Another great thing from the cultural team, the stage is your team.
Good morning, everyone.
I'm Rara, and this is all my friends. There is Kiran, Mei Mei, Saka, Hiro, Alno, Hiro, and Aknar. Today we are going to present Indonesia Cultural Heritage recognized by UNESCO. Indonesia is rich in art and tradition that reflect our cultural identity. Many of these cultural treasures has gained recognition worldwide as intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Let us begin with one of the most famous musical tradition, angklung.
Angklung is a traditional musical instrument from West Java, made entirely of bamboo. It produces sound when shaken and is usually played in a group. UNESCO recognized angklung in November 16, 2010. Besides being beautiful, to listen to angklung also teach cooperation as it requires players to work together to create harmony. Next is gamelan, a traditional music ensemble from Java, Bali, and Sunda. It includes instruments such as gongs, drums, and saxophones. UNESCO recognized gamelan in December 15, 2021. Gamelan is more than a music. It is an important part of ceremonies, dance, and wayang performance.
Now we present the Bali dance pendek. Originally, it was a ritual dance performed at Hindu temples as an offering. UNESCO recognizes it as the three genres of dances in Bali in December 2nd, 2015. The dances carry spiritual meaning and the movements are also graceful. The dance represents the cultural hospitality of the Balinese people.
Saman dance come from Aceh. It is known for its fast, synchronized movement. Usually, Saman dance performed by a group of both male or female dancers sitting in a row. UNESCO recognized Saman dance in November 24, 2011. This dance promotes solidarity, discipline, and togetherness among the Gayo community.
Pantun. Pantun is a traditional form of oral literature in Indonesia. It follows an ABAB rhyme pattern and is often used to give advice, entertain, or share wisdom. UNESCO recognized Pantun in December 17, 2020. Pantun shows the creativity of language and reflects local wisdom passed down through generation. For example, jalan-jalan ke Surabaya. Jangan lupa oleh-olehnya. Bila wajah kita ceria, hidup ini pun terasa bahagia.
Pencaksilat. Finally, pencaksilat is martial art from Indonesia. It involves physical, mental, focus, and spiritual elements. Pencaksilat practice across many regions with different styles. UNESCO recognized it in December 2019. Pencaksilat practice discipline, congress, respect, and teamwork.
In conclusion, Indonesia's cultural heritage is recognized by UNESCO from angklung, gamelan, Bali dance, Saman dance, pantun, to pencaksilat. shows the richness and diversity of our culture. It's our duty to preserve and share these treasures with future generations. Thank you.
Mak dan Babe menyambut kabar itu dengan bangga dan haru.
Anak bujang, kenapa sih suka bengong baik?
Emang iya Tom, kenapa emang cerita aja ke kita? Kan dikit lagi ada mau nikahin Aisyah.
Ya ampun, anak mak dan mereka udah gede.
Laki-laki sejati bukan cuma jago silat, tapi juga berani memimpin rumah tangganya. Mak, Babe yakin Pitung bisa diandelin. Ini semua juga berkat doa Mak sama Babe. Gak pernah berhenti buat doain Pitung.
Pasti itu. Ya udah, yuk. Mending sekarang kita siap-siap buat beli perlengkapan yang masih kurang, biar nggak malu ame tetangga kalau acaranya nggak meriah.
Boleh deh Mak, mikirin yang berlebihan, biarin aja omongan orang. Yang penting kita udah niat bikin acara. Ya Mak, itu menurut aja apa yang mau ditambahin. Mak yang ngatur dah.
Pitung berpamitan pada guru dan dua sahabatnya. Mereka siap mendukung hari bahagia Pitung dengan cara masing-masing. Nasihat dan doa pun mengiringi langkah sang pendekar.
Guru, terima kasih atas pengajaran kali ini selama hidup kami. Ilmu silat dan guru gak bakal kita lupain.
Iya, same-same. Jujur aneh gak nyangka bakal lihat itu sampai ke pelaminan. Kirain gak bakal berani mimpin rumah tangga.
Aneh jadi pembaca pantun aja ya. Tenang, Aneh udah siapin pantunnya. Pokoknya kagak bakal kecewa nanti orang-orang dengerin pantun Aneh.
Aneh bagian silatnya ya. Aneh mau pamerin ilmu silat kita dari guru kita ini. Guru juga nggak bakal kecewa lihat Aneh. Dijamin seru dah nanti. Jadi nggak sabar Aneh. Ingat, tetap harus sopan, harus santun. Adat kita juga kudu kita bawain dengan sebaik mungkin.
Siap bro, kami bakal lakuin itu.
Nah, sekarang Pitung tunjukin ke Aneh gerakan silat yang udah kita pernah lakuin. Tunjukin Pitung, jangan bikin malu guru kita.
Aisyah berbincang santai dengan teman-temannya, tapi suasana berubah saat Jihan datang membawa amarah dan cemburu. Cinta Aisyah pada Pitung kembali diuji.
Akhirnya tinggal ngitung hari sampai tiba di acara nikahan aneh.
Iya, kayangkan ternyata jodoh Aisyah pendekat jadi aman terus deh kalau kemana-mana.
Biar si Jihan berhenti gangguin Pitung. Kita aja di sini, apalagi Pitung. Emang masih suka gangguin itu orang? Bener-bener tuh orang ya.
Aisyah, kenapa sih Pitung lebih pilih situ daripada Aneh? Padahal Aneh jauh lebih kaya, lebih terhormat.
Karena hati Aneh lebih tulus buat Pitung. Dia laki-laki sejati. Dia gak pernah ngejelekin orang lain kayak situ. Mungkin itu yang bikin Pitung lebih pilih Aneh.
Pitung gak pantas dapetin Aisyah. Aneh rasa Pitung udah diguna-guna sama situ.
Udah, gak usah dilanjutin. Kalau Pitung sampai dengar yang ada Pitung jadi benci sama situ.
Tahu gak jelas banget datang-datang cuma buat maki orang. Gak ada kerjaan banget hidupnya. Udah sama pergi.
Pitung udah dibutain sama kelakuan Aisyah ternyata. Lihat aja nanti. Aneh harap Pitung gak nyesel nantinya.
Lain kali kalau dia datang lagi, udah cuekin aja. Buang-buang energi kita soalnya.
Di rumah Aisyah, orang tua mempersiapkan hari besar. Suasana hangat namun haru. Aisyah akan segera menjadi istri. Doa dan restu jadi bekal penting untuk kehidupan barunya.
Aneh masih gak nyangka anak kita bakal jadi milik orang besok.
Abang jangan ngomong kayak gitu Aneh jadi sedih. Kita kudu ikhlas ya bang.
Ma, Bah, doain Aisyah terus ya, biar kehidupan rumah tangga Aisyah bisa lancar kayak Abah sama Mak. Pasti kita doain tiap detik, tiap menit yang terbaik buat Aisyah.
Ya udah jangan diterusin nanti mak nangis. Besok aja nangisnya biar lebih sakral acaranya.
Apa sih Mak? Padahal tinggal nangis, kenapa jadi nunggu besok?
Misi Bah, tadi mau ngasih buat acara besok udah siap semua ya. Makasih buat Mas sama Batek karena percaya Aneh buat ngisi acara nanti.
Iya tuh, Abah sama Mak udah jauh-jauh hari pengen Bang J yang urusin acara Aneh.
Siap, udah aman semuanya. Tinggal pelaksanaan besok.
Rombongan keluarga Pitung datang dengan seserahan, palang pintu, pantun, dan silat menjadi bagian dari adat Betawi yang penuh makna. Semua dijalani dengan khidmat dan sukacita.
Kami datang bukan hendak berangan, bukan pula hendak bikin ribut, tapi kami membawa rombongan dengan niat baik, hati yang lembut. Kami mohon izin dibukakan restu agar rombongan kami tak sia-sia datang. Bila diterima dengan hati yang satu, insya Allah pengantin bersanding tenang.
Kalian datang kami sambut dengan senang, tapi tak bisa langsung masuk ke dalam. Di Betawi ini ada adat nan panjang, harus lewati palang pintu terlebih dalam. Silat dulu 1-2 langkah, tunjukkan niat bukan ajakan. Baru nanti kami buka langkah, kalau memang niatnya tulus dan sopan. Buah salak manis rasanya. Jangan dikupas dengan kasar. Kalau betul ikhlas hatinya, silakan masuk ke Mita Besar.
Akhirnya lancar juga acaranya. Mana pengantin cowok ceweknya cakep-cakep.
Iya, Ane juga senang lihat temen Ane akhirnya dibahagiain sama pujaannya.
Semoga nular ke kita dah ya kebahagiaannya si Aisyah sama Pitung. Ya, kita kudu sabar pokoknya. Jangan asal pilih pasangan ya.
I've told you, we do have lots of great things. Let's go to the next performance.
Okay, next presentation is about science, skeletons, joints, and muscles. There are important parts of the body that enable us to perform various active, energetic, and dynamic movements. Without them, it would be impossible for us to do impressive movements such as dancing or do great things. So, let's welcome the science team!
Good morning, everyone. Today we will present about the human skeleton and joints. The skeleton is a strong femur inside our body. It gives us shape and helps us stand upright. The skeleton also moves with our muscle to help us move. Without the skeleton, we could not sit, stand, or walk.
Functions of the skeleton. The skeleton has many important functions. First, it supports the body and functions the brain. Second, it protects our organs, like the skull protecting the brain and the rib protecting the heart and the lungs. Third, it helps us when muscles pull the bones. Fourth, it stores minerals such as calcium and phosphorus. Finally, bones produce blood cells in the bone marrow, which are very important for life. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Shirley and this is my friend Esperin. She is going to talk about joints and I'm going to talk about parts of the skeleton. The skeleton has two main parts, the axial skeleton and the appendicular skeleton. The axial skeleton includes our skull, our spine and our ribcage. What are they for? They're for protecting our important organs like our brain, our heart and our lungs. What about the appendicular skeleton? The appendicular skeleton includes our shoulder, hand, hips, and legs. They help us to move, run, walk, jump, and do many activities. Do you guys know, in total, an adult human bone has 206 bones that work together as one system. Thank you. Now, my friend Esperin is going to talk about joints. Please listen to her.
Thank you, Shirley. Now let's talk about joints. Joints are places where two or more bones meet. They make our body flexible and allow us to move in many directions. There are three main types of joints: fixed, slightly movable, and freely movable. Examples are the skull for fixed joints, the spine for slightly movable joints, and shoulder, elbow, and knee for freely movable joints. Without joints, our body will be stiff and we couldn't bend, stretch, or run. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Flora and this is my friends, Latisha and Shakira. Now we will show a DIY robotic hand models. This model is worked like a real hand. When you pull the strings, the fingers bend. Tools and materials is cardboard, creaser, glue or tape, thread and straws. The string act like tendons and the cardboard fingers act like bones. First, pull the string and set to one finger. The fingers bend. Rouse the string. You can pull several strings at once to make the hand grip object. This model helps us understand how our real hand works. In conclusion, the skeleton and joints are very important for our life. The skeleton gives you shape, support, and protection. It also stores minerals and produces blood cells to keep us healthy. Joints make our body flexible, so we can bend, turn, jump, and dance. That is why we should take care of our bones and joints by eating healthy food, exercising, and getting enough sunlight. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Hello everyone, my name is Akila and this is my friend Zara. Today we are going to present about muscles. Muscles is very important because they help us move, breathe and even keep our heart beating. Without muscles, our body will not be able to do daily activity.
There are three main types of muscles: skeletal muscles, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles. Skeletal muscles help us move our bones. Smooth muscles works inside organs like stomach. Cardiac muscles found only in the heart. Thank you.
Today we're going to explain about muscles. Skeletal muscles are the muscles we can control. For example, when we walk, run, or lift something, we can use skeletal muscles. They are attached to our bone and work in our face, like the bicep and tricep. Smooth muscles work automatically without us thinking about them. They are found in such as stomach, intestines, and blood vessels. These muscles help move food, pump blood, and control other important body function. Cardiac muscle is only works in the heart. It never gets tired and he keeps beating for our life. This muscle pumps blood into our whole body, giving us oxygen and energy. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mira. This is my friend, San and Nael. To build the arm model, we need cardboard or stick for the bones and a hand for the joint. Then connect them a balloon. Is also used replacing muscle, got a bed, that or glue, hold everything together.
How it works: when the balloon is inflated, it expands and moves on its wings, just like muscles contracting. When the balloon this makes the arm model bend and join. When the balloon relaxes, the arm model will be returned to straight position. It's like biceps and triceps work in our body.
In conclusion, muscles are powerful and very important for life. They allow us to move, digest food, and keep our heart beating. Without muscles, we could not survive. Thank you for listening to our presentation.
And although
job, team! Now we already have a healthy body and a strong mind. It will be easy for us to do many other good things.
Indonesia, who comes to first backgrounds, must understand the importance of protecting, starting with small things.
Let's hear and understand more about the importance of maintaining unity and integrity. Here is Pancasila team!
Hello everybody, my name is Calvin. Me and my friends, that is Nathan, Valen, Nayu, Mika, Isa, and Sarah are gonna do a presentation about preserving the past and inspiring the future. 大家好，今天我们要谈一谈保护印尼文化遗产的重要性。文化遗产是关于文化，也是关于未来。它了解这一代又一代，加强我们的民族认同。
印尼有丰富的文化，比如拉朗、angklung、维西和萨满舞，这些都被联合国教科文组织认可。这些遗产反映了我们的创造力和多样性。比如拉朗、angklung、尔兰体现了我们的艺术精神。
感谢有学问化曾经被其他国家声称是他们的，因为我们不够重视，只给我们一个教训。如果我们不嫌弃文化，别人可能会将就它，所以这个游戏非常重要。
Indonesia has many valuable cultural heritage. Some are even recognized by UNESCO but unfortunately some were once claimed by other countries. That is why we must be more aware and protect our culture. Cultural preservation is not only the job of the government but also of every citizen, including students like us.
保护文化的方法很简单，比如穿染蓝衣服，学习传统舞蹈，并成为我们的作品感到自豪。日常生活中的小行动可以产生很大的影响，比如在特别的日子传染，让别人被激励我们的文化。我们还可以通过社交媒体来宣传，让全世界都认识印尼文化，比如分享传统舞蹈、音乐甚至生活的视频，可以让印尼文化在国际上走红。
We have seen that protecting culture can start with simple actions like wearing batik, learning traditional dances, and sharing through social media. But other than that, protecting culture also means protecting our nation's identity and pride. If we truly love Indonesia, we must also love its culture. Let us work together and make sure our culture is alive, cherished, and respected.
not only in our country, but all around the world. Thank you. And remember, culture is the soul of our nation. If we lose culture, we lose a part of who we are.
Wow, I do understand now how important it is to preserve our cultural heritage in order not to lose our identity as a nation. And even we must preserve our cultural heritage in the best possible way, but we must also remain open to global developments and progress.
So we have ability to better maintain, preserve, and our national heritage for glory, prosperity of the Republic Indonesia.
And let's enjoy next performance by the Golden Team!
siap-siap habis ini. Kamu ambil aja ini kambing pas anak-anak main.
And before our last performance come, we'd like to thank you for everyone who has supported us in the form of time and resources.
We hope you won't get tired of voting, help and support for us in the next grade 6 event again. Thank you so much.
Please enjoy our last performance by the grade 6 Dream High.
Kamu nggak usah perlu kursi, aku bakal putus guys.
I dream high, I dream it so high. When it gets dark, I'm closing my eyes, thinking all the memories I can see. Instead of fantasy, it's just reality. I'm feeling so vivid, feeling I can't go on. I'm like a bird that's stopping or leaping up, 'cause I'm afraid to fall. I keep asking what's on my mind. For this step and say, my fears keep coming back. How I can be this song. I dream high, I dream it so high. When it gets dark, I'm closing my eyes, thinking all the memories I can see. Instead of fantasy, this is reality. I can fly.
Sunny
sesi foto dong.